Sometimes I sit and think, I should have just saved my money and just left it alone. Because the truth is, I was actually good at saving. For years, I worked, put money aside, stayed disciplined, and I wasn't someone who spent a lot. I didn't chase expensive things, I just kept things simple. And that's probably the reason why I was able to last as long as I did when I wasn't working. But at some point, something changed. I started thinking, well, maybe I could do more with my money. Maybe I could grow it faster. Maybe I could get ahead. And that's when I got into trading. At first, it felt like opportunity, like I finally found something that could take me to the next level. And I'm not gonna lie, there were moments where it worked, I made money, and that feeling, it changes how you think. It makes you believe you're on the right path. But what I didn't realize was I was slowly moving away from what was already working for me. Like saving, being patient, thinking long term. I replaced that with trying to be faster, trying to make more, trying to catch opportunities. And over time, that started to cost me not just money, but mentally too. Because when you have money sitting there, you feel like you have to do something with it. Like if you're not making moves, you're missing out. And that pressure, it builds up, and eventually you start making decisions you normally wouldn't make. And that's what happened to me. It wasn't just trading, it was how I approached it. Wanting more, moving too fast, not sticking to what I said I would do, and little by little things started going in the wrong direction until eventually I lost everything I built. And that's a hard thing to accept because now something as simple as my goal of buying a car to take my mom around, help her, help my family, that's gone for now. And what hurts even more is I'm at the point where I have to rely on my mom's pension just to help cover rent because my part time job isn't enough. And that's not easy to accept. Even small things now, like going out and buying a decent meal, it doesn't feel the same. Sure, I might be able to afford it, but it's different when the money feels pressured compared to when it's something you saved over time. And I think now I really understand how it feels when people lose their hard earned savings, chasing something in the market, and end up with nothing. And now, when I look back at everything, I realize it wasn't complicated. I had something that was working and I walked away from it. I think sometimes we underestimate how powerful simple things are. Like saving money, being consistent, taking your time. It doesn't feel exciting, sure, but it works. And I think I was chasing something faster, something bigger again. without really understanding the risk behind it. Right now, I don't even have that option anymore. I'm basically starting over again. And I know some people might say, just go find a full-time job. And yeah, I get that. But finding a job today isn't the same as it used to be. Companies aren't hiring like before. A lot of them are cutting back, letting people go just to save more money. So it's not as simple as it sounds. But at the same time, I still have faith that I'll find something. It's just a matter of when. And I won't lie, that part is tough. But at the same time, it made me realize something. If I ever get back to that point again, where I have money saved up, I'm not going to I'm not going to treat it the same way. I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to feel like I need to do something with it. I think I'll just keep it simple. Save, invest long term, and leave it alone. Because now I understand not everything needs to be complicated. Sometimes the slow way is actually the right way. So, yeah, that's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. Not to stay stuck in the past, but just to learn from it and hopefully do things differently moving forward.